We got a chance. 2 minutes remaining. Oh man, can the GDF get inside?
The opportunity to plant on the north gates.
There it is.
Not to do so. Instead is trying to take out as many strong as possible. This is the push that really matters.
GDFR moving in here. Here comes the Obliterator, shot right down the south. Boom! There it goes. We came and takes down Brass and Yaflo, shutting down that push quite well. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. We do have quite a few GDF kills here. It is still possible, but they got to make this push count. They got to make this push count. And by the time they get there, they're going to need to double up. All right, they got a few more seconds to make this happen. And we do have a covert ops coming in towards the objective. Oh my God! Look at this. 30 seconds left. Sub 6 is out the objective. He's tossing a nade and making sure everything is up. They gotta double up if they can do it. They gotta double up if they can do it. They're on the objective. They're on the objective. Oh, can they get another covert ops here in time? Oh, it's gonna be so fucking close. Can they defend it? Can they defend it? Oh, they got a rocket soldier there. Frag grenades, last rate of kills. Oh my God! Oh, it's just gonna be. Oh, again, 10 seconds left. Oh, they might be able to get it. They might be able to get it without any double up. Oh, it's gonna be so fucking close. Oh my God, they're gonna get this with 3, 2, 1, and they do get it! Sub 6 has the super controls!
Five, 4, 3.
Oh, we're starting.
2.
Greasy Shoutcast bot has joined the channel.
Alright, there we go, guys. We have gone live. I'm going to turn down the music. We can focus on the action here. I ran into a little technical issue there. Wanted to make sure that we had an actual archive of the shoutcast before we didn't have one. I'm glad I caught it. But yeah, we have gone live here, guys. We're going to forego any sort of pre-game. I've got in the virtual studios, I've got Fishstix and Aristotle. How you boys doing?
Good, I'm here to see some Quake Wars.
Sweet. All right. So let's talk a little bit about these teams and about these rosters. We're seeing a 4v4. This is going to be infantry only, which means that pretty much, you know, there's. Oh, it looks like supply crates are allowed. Is that right? Okay.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Okay.
For some reason.
But no deployables of any kind are allowed. You can't use third eye. Can't use radar, of course. No APCs,
no airstrikes.
No airstrikes, no violators, no vehicles of any kind. Not even travel vehicles. So it's and the other big thing that's kind of
we've got a plant going on right now.
Yeah, we do have a plant. Baron's about to get it. There it is. The other thing is that you can't even use heavy weapons. So things like hyper blasters, rocket launchers, those things are out of the picture. You can use one railgun and one sniper rifle per team. All right, we're at 18:25 on the clock, and we're looking at this first plant being detonated in about 20 seconds. Second plant detonated in about 30.
Yeah, and Hubris is definitely falling back at this point. They're just setting up supply crates.
Definitely the smart thing to do.
And
now, loadout-wise, the GDF, they're just going to go all medics, which is the smart thing to do because you can't even use mines, so it's not even useful to have an engineer at this point.
Yep. Yeah, one shot just scrimmed Hubris right before this, and we blew through the first objective pretty quick, but they have a nasty defense on the second objective.
Nice.
See how this plays out here.
Tensei is about to run into it. Max hiding behind the cover.
Interesting to see Tensei playing. He hasn't been playing for ML lately. He was playing for them in the Euro Cup that they were in, but I haven't seen him for a while.
Well, he's
and
building.
As I speak, Tensei is building.
He's
got Lance covering him.
50%. We got a double up here, and he's getting hit, but he's throwing down like a good little Struggy, and finally goes down. There's a technician here. Lance is here, giving a little bit of cover. Lance finally goes down to Raz's assault rifle, but Red Baron finishes off the laser. So, whatever that nasty defense was that Hubris had for the second objective, Mainline was able to disable it really quickly. We're going inside within 3 minutes, guys. And let's remind our viewers that this is, I think, probably one of the first cash prize tournaments we've ever covered. Winner team gets $100, if that hasn't changed, I think. Second place gets event server for a month. Jump, getting a lot of long-range AR shots here.
Yeah, Prophet's playing directly on the depot spawn, making sure no one hops through that window. And Rad's taking out 2.
Top. Yeah. And looks like we have a full respawn of the Strug, I think. Let's see.
Baron's trying to do some sneaky against Raz here. He pulls him down off the hill.
Yeah, Max is going to plug the other guy, though. He hops off the ladder and is going to go bend himself back up with the crate. And right now...
We're seeing
yeah, go ahead.
Interesting roster choices on both sides, actually. Prophet is playing for Vitamin, who was on earlier, but not playing as well.
Lance tried to sneak around over the hill, but both Baron and Lance, but actually Baron is able to take down, looks like Raz here, and he's a technician. He's going to be moving inside in just a second. And look at that, he's taking positions, trying to hide. He catches Raz in the back of the head and takes him down. Goodbye, and he knows the timing of that spawn wave now. He's going to make a spawn host.
Baron's around back here. I just respawned, never mind.
He's going to go for a plant.
Yeah, he's an aggressor. He's inside. That was a very nice move. You see, he made the spawn host. He's got to deal with Jump. He had the wrong weapon out and he goes down. Look at that. That's 4 assault rifle kills in the row for Hubris. So that will shut down that push because we only have 4 Stroggies.
Yeah, I think that ML was pretty damn close to getting the inside spawn because they just, instead of shooting back, they just sent 3 guys to go ramming for it. Unfortunately, Prophet was right there shooting them in the dome.
Jump favoring his supply crate, giving a good hump.
To sock, yes, this is Euro style, so each team has picked a map here.
Yes.
And I'm not sure what
Savage was Hubris' pick on, I believe, Fast Kano is ML's.
And the third map, if it...
Outside spawn captured.
Maxim is actually picking up Raz at the spawn here. I don't think they're going to be able to face off against the whole team.
Raptor here. Down he goes.
Yeah, and I'm not quite sure how this works. Aristotle, did you pick the third map? If it does go to 3 maps, or how's that chosen?
No, if it goes to 3rd maps, the teams will.
Okay.
All right. So we have the internal spawn point also captured now. Okay. So this is
Heavy push through the main hallway.
nice nade by Jump. He's about to toss another one. He pulls down Raptor. He's about to go after Baron. Dodges a nade. He has 60 health, and he can almost pull down Baron, but not quite, and decides to respawn.
Yeah, he knows Raz is there to back him up. Raz trying to do some side raging here. Falling back into position.
Yeah. Raz is getting in a little bit of trouble here by a push through the main cargo entrance. But he runs behind the crate and gets a little med lovin'. And it looks like GDF, they're all medics here. So it looks like they're going to work for area dominance for in case any plant happens. You know, they're going to, I guess, then switch classes to try to disarm. Prophet getting caught at the spawn with Lance. They will pull down Lance though. Here's a plant here. Tensei has almost got it. He's pulled down, but that charge was a good 50% armed before he went down to Raz's assault rifle. And here, a technician's tool, maybe on the 2nd level. Let's go find him. Nope, I guess not.
Big respawn for Hubris there.
And Shump this time taking out Baron, who was trying to finish off that charge. It's got to be really close.
Yeah, that had to be close.
Here comes Sensei. He's just
Tensei
trying
is
to do
coming.
it. No, it
Oh, he
phased just in
disappeared.
time. Oh, very close indeed. Trying to find a good angle here for this room. I'm just gonna hold still for a second here and watch the fireworks because mainline has just had a constant push on this objective room. Lance tossing nades, falling a little short, trying to take out the guy in the balcony. Tensei is down for the count. We're usually seeing, of course, a rocket soldier up in the rafters there, but we're not going to see that tonight because this is all about light weapons, infantry.
Tensei pushing with some help
Raptor making a push on the balcony. Chump doesn't have a shot on
Chump
him.
is back behind the Air 22.
Yeah, Raz got him there.
The Raptor's just packing up, and he's going to make his way up to the, looks like 3 ML are pushing up to the catwalk here.
Yeah, Tensei is on the ground level.
Oh, Lance narrowly missed TKing Baron there. Maximus taking out Baron, but Lance is right around the corner. I'm not sure why he didn't push up a little quicker. Max has time to pack up.
Tensei pulls down Raz. Very aggressive here. Prophet. And it looks like Raptor. Prophet takes down one, and looks like somebody took down... Yes, Prophet got both of them, Tensei and Raptor, who were aggressors at the objective. That was a critical kill there. Maximus TKing with a frag grenade, but gets a quick pickup. So, what seemed to be a really blazing time outdoors. So far, Hebers has been able to hold off just through sheer use of cover. There's Chomp pulling down 2. Tensei and Red Baron go down. Gets a third. Lance goes down. The Max pulls down Raptor, the final Stroggy Stroud. So, whatever their defense was outside that was not working, this one inside so far is.
You know, actually, Hubris might... Ooh, nice frag grenade
Raz
by
got
Raz
him
there.
there. Yeah, very
Yeah,
nice.
yep. Hubris actually might have a little more motivation here after losing in the regular season, and this is the ASDF finals actually for money, so they're tightening up their defense.
Tensei
That
is planting,
said,
though.
a
Max
couple
Season's
ML
coming down
kills
to
in a
kill
row.
him. And just barely get him before he, that was so close to being armed. Good lord.
Yeah, ML basically had the area too. They just came back and took it real quick.
Well, I don't think they quite had Max down. I don't think he was a fresh spawn.
A lot of them were up, nonetheless.
Tensei is going to go try to finish that charge. He's on it. And yes, he has it armed. He's going down there. He's getting shot. He's running for cover. He's trying to get height advantage. He's up here. And we're looking at 30 seconds remaining on that plant there.
We're seeing a Lance and
Yes,
Raptor
native.
take the high ground here.
We have no
ML's kind of
engineer
spread
spawned,
apart.
though. 20 seconds remaining on this plant. No engineers spawned.
Yeah, Hubris is nowhere to be seen.
Raz is the only engineer. He's coming out. He's down immediately. Lance is accurate as lacerator. He's been gibbed. Raz is the only engineer. Only engineer.
That's
This is it. 3, 2,
Decent time for
and
Hubris
1.
nonetheless.
Boom. Yeah, extended by the grace of this third objective, frankly.
As is customary on Salvage.
Yes. 10:58 is the time to beat, but you have to wonder. I mean, the outdoors was so quick. I think that really that might end up biting Hubris in the ass. Most accurate was Raz with 35%. Most kills Raptor with 16, and best light weapons was Raptor again with 23 points. So yeah, I'm liking this. Look, Lance dropped out. I'm wondering if we're gonna have a substitution, maybe, or maybe he's just rebooting something. I don't know. We'll see.
Wouldn't be a good
He
idea to
logged
drop
back
Lance.
in near the end of last map.
What was that?
He had logged back in about just before the explosion went off for us last map, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, do you like what we're seeing so far? I mean, I feel like 11-minute time to beat when it comes down to infantry only is pretty good. You know, especially when you're only dealing with 4 people. Do you feel like Hubris is going to be able to beat this time?
You know, it's hard to say. I don't see Hubris blowing through the first few objectives as quick. We've seen ML blow through outdoor objectives pretty quick against Hubris earlier this week.
Right.
Hubris, you know, they were able to pull it together also earlier this week on the final.
Yeah.
And we've gone live here in 10.
Indeed we have. All right.
So I think they'll have a more you know, take a little bit more time on the first 2 objectives, but I think there's a good chance that they can take the 3rd objective in a little bit better of a time.
Okay.
We'll see.
Roster-wise, we're seeing that full medic loadout by mainline this time around. For the Stroggy Sogs, we've got Prophet, Max, and Chump as techs. Raz is your objective class as an aggressor.
Now Raz is all the way up in the hill. He's looking to do some back raging here. He's undetected. He's coming around from the backside.
And he's already going after Baron. Baron spots him, but Raz has him down. Raz only
Strong
suffered
push on the left.
85% here. Lance pulls him down, though. Raz being the only objective class.
3 hubris up. Oh my goodness, a supply crate just crushes Maximus's face off. And that push was going so well, too. That may very well have been a game changer right there. Raz is up.
Yep.
No, goes down.
Lance
Prophet's
pulls him
coming from
down.
behind.
And Prophet's about to get pistoled in the back by Lance. Lance definitely earning his paycheck today. We've already passed the 10-minute mark with that 10:58 time to beat. Lance tossing nades on the bodies to make sure there's no chance. They revive. And here's Maximus as the technician to try to do just that. Raz going for the objective. 3 GDF on the side. There's a nade by Raptor pulling down the aggressor. And Tenseiya cleaning up Raptor. TKing though. Gonna get a revive. There he is. Mainline has this objective.
Baron should be hugging
Again.
his supply crate right now. Oh, and he
Again,
will.
Raz is the only aggressor. So down goes Prophet. Actually, he decides to respawn. And I'm just seeing, I think I'm seeing a superior shot here by Mainline over Hubris, which is a rare thing to say, but I think it's the truth.
And some well-placed nades coming around over the wall here.
I think it's maybe a little bit of a mistake to have 3 technicians here. I think having 2 aggressors might be a little bit more useful because they're pinning everything on Raz staying alive, and he's being really aggressive. It'd be one thing if he was kind of hanging back and sort of being a support role, but he's going, you know, face first.
Either way, Hubris hasn't really gotten the objective area dominance for any significant period of time, so they wouldn't really be able to plant anyway, even if Raz was up.
True.
I wish infantry only had airstrikes, because it's just when you have such a intense defense, there's nothing that can really break it up with just an assault rifle. You know, have no heavy weapons. You have no means to, you know, just take defenses apart.
Right.
Other than, of course, you know, teamwork.
Yeah, well, basically, you just need to be a better shot. There's
And here
no
comes
other
Chump.
way around it. Chump is trying to, but he's about to get swarmed by 3. Down he goes.
He armed it about 1/3, so.
Raz is running in.
And Hubris has picked up a second aggressor, so we do have Raz and Chump now. And it looks like they're going for a little bit of misdirection here. Raz pulls Raptor all the way off to the side. Prophet gets a kill. Max gets a kill. Raz is going to try to play up, but Tenseiya is there to kill him. Prophet running out as a tech. Maximus is going to try to revive. He's almost got him up, and Chump's going to finish off a plant right here. Chump is falling back to cover it. Raz is going to plant. There we go.
Instead of Raz finishing up the first plant, he put another one on there as well.
I only see the one plant.
Accidental?
The
Yeah,
other one
there's
faded
only
just
one.
as soon as it was planted.
Okay, gotcha.
But the one that jump started to plant was still there when Raz ran up to plant.
Right.
And
right.
ML still has the entirely medic build, so they're not going to be trying to disarm this. They're just falling back.
No. Yeah, they were just trying to hold out for as long as they did, and they did a pretty good job though. They've already burned almost half the time that that Hubris has to beat here. So far, oh, Maximus getting a pair with those straps. See if he can get the Gibbs though. Can he get the Gibbs?
With 4 vs 4, that really could be a game changer. Hubris has
Yeah.
got
Here
Chump
comes
up
the
in
laser.
the
It's about
mountains
to
here.
fall on Raptor. I think.
Raz and Maximus up at the
There it comes.
objective. Hubris, or Chump with the railgun. He's going to be hitting people as they're coming out of their spawn.
Here they come. Can they pull these guys down before they even get to the objective? Prophet getting 1, and Lance and Tenseiya are at the objective. Raz constructing, getting naded though. He should have ran away from that nade. That was an obvious thing. He should have just run away.
Hubris still has got area dominance.
Yeah, they're getting a revive. They're getting a revive on the constructor. He's up, and they're giving him strength. And here comes, I think, all 4. Yeah, so this is going to be built. slowly but surely. Max defending, and yes, here we have the build on the laser. But even so, that was still a slower build than what Mainline had to work with. So it all will come down to this third objective. Prophet as a tech. Gonna try to go after this. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Raptor doesn't see him. Oh, Raptor respawns. And Prophet doesn't understand.
Maximus jumping through the window
first. There he goes. Raptor defending, takes down 2.
Raptor takes down 2 single-handedly.
Yes, it's much faster if you go through S first. Just so you know. Raz taking out Tenseiya, but there's not a give there, I don't think. They tossed a nade on the body. They were able to get him. Okay.
5 minutes to go, soldier.
Raptor still defending this spawn like no tomorrow, though. And we get a plan on the breach. West bunker.
Chump has jumped over the left hill here. He's been spotted. Baron's taking shots at him. He's able to take down Baron, but Lance takes him out from long range.
Nice long range shots there by Lance. Not the easiest shots to make when someone's on the move like that.
It's 2-on-2 over on the right hill here. Lance pops his head out without help. Probably a mistake there. Tenseiya is now 2 versus 1.
Now we got a quick respawn by the GDF, so let's see if they can get in here. And if they're smart, they're gonna be tossing each other. They're gonna be tossing each other to destroy him. We're gonna follow Rast since he's an aggressor. Getting shot at, but running. He's running. He's going straight for the objective, and he's hoping that he can get there in time. He's on it and planting. Rast is on it, planting. Lance sees him. Can he take down Lance? Can he take down Lance? This is the game right here. If he can get him down. No, here comes Tenseiya to join up and try to take down Raz. Question is, can Hubris grab those spawns? No, they're not grabbing the spawns here. Chump is trying so hard to defend, but Baron runs up, and they still don't have the spawn. So Raz is.
Oh, they're gonna get it though.
There it is, finally. But it's only the exterior spawn. They don't have the interior yet, and that means that Mainline has one more chance to stop the interior.
Raptor's the lone GDF at the flag here. Oh no, I take that back.
Max is touching it. Max goes down to triple kill. Raptor takes down. Oh my god.
Quadruple kill.
Reforged the team.
Because he killed himself.
Hey, if you're gonna go, take friends. Alright, we're rolling down to 3 minutes.
You can chill in purgatory and stuff.
Nice nade by Raz. Gotta watch out for the extra nades that come through. And Mainline still holding on to this forward spawn though. Baron up on the second level. Chump's pushed him back. Maximus is grabbing the spawn. He's almost got it. There we go. Alright.
Tenseiya and Raptor spawning at the GDF base. They're gonna try to take it back here, it looks like. Or just run around.
Probably down, I think. Oh, Raz got a plant. Wow. Thank you for calling that out. I didn't even see it. Oh, wow. Mainline is totally not set for this. Mainline's totally not set. They like you said, they spawned outside. Alright, this is it. They got plenty of time to do it, but 20
work
seconds
together
remaining
here.
on this charge. Yeah,
Tenseiya is one of the few NGs, and he's pushing forward first. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Red Baron is on it. There's a nade by Prophet! Take it out 2. No gets. No gets,
They're
though.
both still up.
Disarming. Can Prophet get them? Prophet gets them both, and they're getting them both. Right now, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Hubris beats the time. Barely. Wow, very nice.
Yep.
Sneaky plant by Raz. Oh, man. Very nice.
Yep, let's remember that this is the map that Hubris chose, so now we'll be heading to ML's home court.
Indeed. Most accurate was Raptor, 36%. Most kills Prophet, 15. That's incredibly good considering it's 4v4. And best light weapons Raz with 18 points.
Hey, what's not to get excited about that?
I know.
Two go down, they both get picked up, they almost disarm it. That's pretty good as far as Quake Wars
that's
go.
exciting to me. I don't know. Alright, so Volcano is the map changer. Alright. Now, I think this is a wise choice in terms of Mainline's choice. Because, do you really feel like Hubris is solid on this one? What do you think?
It's hard to say. Hubris is pretty solid on any map compared to the majority of teams. But
Yeah, well,
when it's going up against
think-
ML, it's a little different story.
Right. I think on this map in particular, though. Go ahead, Aristotle.
I think it was Rowdy who had said sometime between this match and the STA match that he had said that Sewer and Volcano were two of their weaker maps. So it was either him or Max. Pretty sure it was him, though.
No. I think it might have been Max, but either way, I kind of remember that too. I remember some indication that kind of signaled towards. Oh, we're going live in 10 seconds, guys. But yeah, I think there was some sort of signal that this might not have been the strongest map.
Totally was Rowdy.
It was Rowdy. Okay, it was me, you nerds.
Yep.
Okay, so we have gone live. This is Mainline's choice. They are defending at the start. They're doing a full medic loadout as usual. We are seeing an oppressor for shields. Prophet is that guy. We're seeing a pair of aggressors, Raz and Max, and Chump is the technician. Tensei immediately picked up here after being gunned down by Prophet. Seawall planted.
Raz going for a quick plant here. He's taken down. It's armed about 50%.
Yeah.
A couple GDF kills right off the bat. Although there is a plant on the seawall.
I would still love to see, you know, since it's kind of a whole different bucket of kittens here in terms of, ooh, Chump's getting the spawn. Nice. Okay, okay. Oh, he is. And this is actually huge in infantry. Yeah, to get that spawn is enormous. So let's see what he does to hang on to it here.
Yeah, Chump's just gonna hang out and try to back rage
Yeah,
those
he's waiting.
get
He's
the spawn. Baron's coming in. I don't know if he saw him. Oh, yes, he did.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. He heard the footsteps. Nice work.
Yep.
Going after Tenseiya. He's almost got Tenseiya down. Now Baron. He's going to have to destroy himself. You know, he tosses his destroy down the stairwell. That's not useful. Yeah, we're going to see if we can defend this little part here.
The front door is now just being planted with the help of shields. There's no way that the Raptor can come in and stop him with the shields there.
Jump finally goes down, so
Nice
DDF
move
is going
there.
to get their spawn back. But yeah, well, DDF doesn't, they don't even have an engineer to disarm, so it's not a big deal. But, but we will have hallways open in just a second here. Oh, wait. Scratch that. East hasn't even been planted, but I don't think we're going to need it at this point.
East is pretty easy to jump as well.
Exactly. They're not taking out Lance. He's just having a whole lot of fun to just gun people down in the bunkers here. Max getting a little bit too forward, I think. Jumps behind the wall. Prophet's going to replace his position and try to gun down Lance. He almost pulls down Tenseiya, but Lance pulls him down.
Aristotle, maybe you can clear this up for me. I was under the impression that 4 vs 4 duels usually only had 1 grenade per person, but I'm seeing these guys have 2. Is that the ASD config, or?
Yeah, it's the way they use ours, there's 4, or 2 rather.
Okay. And that seems like a whole lot of grenades per person.
H is
either
making a
way.
push in the front door. But yeah, you did make a really good point, Fish. I mean, in such a small infantry team, that's kind of a huge deal. Raptor cleaning up! Finally gets down to Maximus, but Baron returns the favor and pulls down Max. Mainline hangs on to the objective. Chump is back on his forward spawn. He's grabbing it. The score is currently 2-0 in favor of Hubris, who just narrowly beat the time that Mainline had set.
I feel like ML would do good to have someone dedicated up at the forward, because they're all kind of just hanging out in the objective room right now and kind of unaware of anything else.
Yeah, pretty much one area dominance of this objective room will have it done, I think. Prophet about to toss a nade, sees a guy and kind of dies there. Tenseiya grabbing that forward spawn back, he's got it right about now.
3 kills and a TK means Hubris is done for this push.
Yeah.
So having that
16
spawn
minutes.
might not do too much.
16 minutes on the clock. Well, I mean, I think if they can turn things around here, then it will be a good deal here. And say getting gunned down.
Well, they've got their spawn back.
Good time for it because Prophet and Chump, and Raz are making a big difference here. Here's the first hack. As soon as Lance goes down, got the body skid. Prophet is on the objective. No, there's still one more GDF in here, and he's been pulled down. He's gonna get a revive. But now we can really see where these nades are going to make a huge
He gibbed
deal.
Prophet.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
That was a clutch gib right there.
But we got 2 spawn hunters, so we're probably going to see them pop his infies. There it is. Raz is going to pop right here. Pop
Max
really early.
with an
No, there's a nade by Lance pulling down 2. And he's got the spawn hunters cleared right there. He's got him down. He's gunned down. There's a nade that doesn't... How the fuck does that nade not kill anybody?
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
Wow. You know, and actually, now that I think about it, having 4 medics, let's take a look here. 120 health per medic. Huge compared to the Strog who are stuck with 100. They get a whole extra 5th of health per guy. Maximus making a spawn host. Here's another push on the objective. They're giving bodies, making hosts. Max is in. And they have it again.
Yep.
Prophet is on it.
Chump with
And
a host as well.
Smelling a nade. Smelling a nade. Let's see. Wait, Raz is going to cover this.
Here, Hubris. Yeah, Hubris is pushing out to cover both entrances actually.
Which is smart to do.
Chump looks like he's going for the spawn.
Just spawned.
Okay.
They're falling back to the next objective.
Yeah, they're falling back.
Yeah. All right, so that'll do it. We're going to be. So yeah, it looks like moving on here.
Yeah, I know that Hollywood wasn't able to join this match because he joined ML's roster after ASD closed their registration. But
Ooh, Max got.
I think
Max
ML
and Prophet got 2.
ML would do good to have Dom Mafia in here, at least.
I agree. Although, you know, Tensei has been doing pretty well. He certainly hasn't been slacking.
It's true.
Huber's pushing in the first time here on the 2nd floor. Maximus dropping in, looking for GDF. Red Baron hiding in the corner. Prophet sees him and is planting.
It's planting.
Oh, Lord. Oh, look at
must have
that.
been
Baron
close.
waited. Baron waited.
Chump's gonna
Chump's
finish it off.
Ooh, Baron waited a little too long. I think he should have tossed the nade from where he was. Nice nade by Raptor. No engineers, though. No engineers. And this is Fast Volcano, I believe, so this is it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. I don't even think that they have time to get back in there, much less kill and gib the Strugs.
Yeah, with 13 seconds on the clock, 2 engineers can certainly do it. They can do it. They only need about 4 seconds. If they get flyers on it. And Baron is on it.
Oh, they will
There's
have
a nade,
time.
though. Nade keeping it off.
Oh.
No, that'll do it right there. Close, but no cigar. Time is set 7:26 for Fast Volcano 4v4.
Time's still ticking.
Yeah, 7:26. That I think that's just, isn't that like a little bug with the Fast Volcano thing? Like,
I think so.
I think the time to beat is set
So we've
properly,
got-
but the clock goes down a couple more seconds. Anyway,
Most accurate Raptor with 37%, most kills Lance with 16, best light weapons Chump.
I have to say I'm liking this 4v4. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's as fun as, you know, seeing the more expansive strategies that occur when you have vehicles and heavy weapons and other things in the mix. But this is a nice change of pace. It does harken back to when we covered the 5v5 infantry only way back in the day for, I want to say it was TGL, I think.
Yep.
And yes, it's still $100 for first place.
Yeah, I find it less interesting, but it makes any one player with a clutch play, taking out 2 or
Yes.
giving one, someone in the right nick of time, that can totally change a match with 4 vs 4. It's much more focused on the individual. I mean, obviously, you want to be doing 2 vs 1s all the time, you know, playing together. But if one guy can make some clutch moves, it can really change the game.
Yeah. Well, like, and like we've seen like a single nade, you know, take out
10 seconds.
3/4 of the team, you know. It's like, okay, that push is done.
Yep.
I'm going live again.
Yep.
4, 3, 2,
Right about now.
1.
Funk Soul Brother. Alright.
Yep.
The GDF loadout's the same, all medics. And mainline's foregoing an oppressor this time around, though.
If ML can't beat this time, they lose. So
Yeah.
there's going to be some more intensity in their play this time.
Yep, score is 2-0 in favor of Hubris. And Fish, I think you nailed it on the head here. Raptor trying to figure out where he's getting shot from.
Tensei's over here on the right, or left. I'm not sure what he's doing.
I think he's looking for somebody in that bunker, trying to provide cover for that seawall plant. There it is.
Yep,
Profit in the
Prophet's
bunker,
up
about
in
to
the
get
top.
naded, I think. Lance!
He's about to
Oh,
get
back rage
triple
again and
teamed.
getting TK'd. That was telegraphed. Oops.
Yeah.
No plan at the front door, though. But quite frankly, I don't think you really need the front door when it's just 4 people.
Yeah, and Red
You know?
Baron and Raptor pushing over the east. Tensei as well. 3-man push over east.
Yep. Let's watch him unfold. Prophet spots it.
Hubris
He's able
is
to
getting
call it out.
double-teamed.
Pulls down Tenseiya easily. Seawall is detonated. Lance resorting to his blaster. Man, Max is humping a supply crate. So, no touching the objective just yet. 5:56 on the clock. One thing I would say that is the difference between these two teams is it seems like no matter what happens, Hubris never gets rattled. You know, I know that obviously on the things are different, but they seem to just really never get rattled in terms of their pushes. They're always coordinated. Someone points out that yes, they don't have any infiltrators just yet,
I think they're trying to get the front planted first.
and they just
Probably
did.
switch it up now.
They just did.
Yes.
Sergeant Adrian saying this kid is fixed. Well, we did see that the mainline was able to destroy Hubris on sewer. And Prophet is defending the objective. Actually, Hubris has fallen back completely to the objective, it looks like. Front door is going down right now. Tenseiya, making a push in, is a technician. About to run into crossfire. Here it is. Goes straight for Maximus, and looks like maybe it was, I don't know who else that was. But he went down real fast. Naded the front door,
Yeah, Chump.
bye-bye Prophet. Oh no, he ducks out of the way just in time.
Yeah, Chump realizes the importance of holding that forward spawn, I guess. Although he just moved away from it. So now
We're not really
Raptor's
seeing an
moving
attempt
towards
to
the
get it
forward
though, are
spawn.
we? No.
Yes,
Oh,
right
Raptor?
now.
Oh, Raptor is, okay.
And here comes
Oh,
Chump.
he's been caught. Yeah, he's caught. Lance, though, taking him down, almost falls to his death, though. He's medding back up, and Raptor goes down. Lance is still there. Prophet's gonna try to take him down, and he does.
So the push for the forward has been a squelch.
And that took a lot of time and a lot of bodies to try to do it too. Simon's already calling GG's. I don't know. I don't want to say that just yet. Because all it takes is one good plant here. Now, I think it's a huge mistake to only have one infiltrator at this point. Tenseiya is finally entering the room. He's going to try to use a... Oh, look at that. He's hacking. And we've got 2 GDF. No Gibbs. No Gibbs. He needs to give the body. He doesn't do it, and he goes down. And that will allow Maximus to get back up. Maximus getting back up. And finally we have the Gibbs. We got the spawn hosts. We don't have the infiltrator, though. There it is. Tenseiya's back up.
Yes, we do.
It is still possible,
the
folks.
plant.
All it takes is one bad spawn, and this is over. Here comes the nade.
Nice.
Tenseiya
nade by
running
Baron.
for cover. And we continue the hack.
Tenseiya's still up and hacking.
This is still very possible for mainline. Even though there's only 3 minutes on the clock, remember, it's just fast volcano, so all they need is a plant within 40 seconds before the clock runs out. So this is the time to beat at 7:26, and Tenseiya hacks the security controls, and mainline is moving indoors. Chump is an engineer. Looks like Hubris is not going to take any chances here. They're going to make sure that they have... Oh, someone's going for a
Lance is
fast plant.
planning.
Let's see. Ooh, Chump sees him. And Lance is pulled off of his charge if he even got one down. Chump is able to defend Lance. Barely, 28 health. And he's about to nade Tinsei. He sees him. Misses with his nade. He's going to try again. Little off his nades here. Alright, so I think Hubris is able to get set up here. Yeah. I mean, it's still possible, but it's basically going to come down to one push. This is it.
2 minutes to go, soldier.
Raptor about to breach the second floor. No, he's going back the other way. And you see Lance has already gone down to Raz's assault rifle. It has been gibbed. He won't show up until the very end here. Tensei running up the objective. Trying to take down. Yes, he does pull down Prophet, but no Gibbs, and Prophet's back up. And yeah, David says they're not coordinated. I agree. And
We're trying to coordinate here.
This is it right here. This is the push. It all comes down to this one right here. Lance doesn't even have his weapon out. Trump gets Baron TK's. That may do it right there.
I don't know if you watched that, but
yeah. Oh, Lance goes down. That was the last aggressor. That'll do it. I don't think they can
that
get
was
back in
rather
here
unfortunate for ML.
Yeah. So
luck did not go their way.
So even though Hubris got defeated on Sewer, I do believe we're going to see Mainline get defeated here on Fast Volcano. With 15 seconds left to plant. And Seiya is the only guy to get into the room, and down he goes. 10 seconds left to plant. Here comes Mainline. They're all over it. 5 seconds to go. A charge is on the objective, but they all go down. That'll do it. And we've passed the point of no return. Hubris just earned themselves $100. Hard-earned cash, baby.
30 seconds.
So congratulations to Hubris, who got a little bit of revenge for their loss during the match of the week on, I want to say it was Thursday night, I think. They've come back a little bit more eager to catch some cash, and they do just that.
10 seconds.
GG's. This was fun to watch. You know, short and sweet, but pretty cool.
4, 3.
Max says, as promised.
1.
Alrighty. So, yeah. Very nice, very nice. Do we have any final words of wisdom here? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Most accurate was Chump, 36%. Most kills, Prophet with 11. And best light weapons, Lance with 16 points. Yes, that was short, but it was also very sweet. I liked what we saw. It's 4v4. And Hubris is victorious with a 4-0. Fish, do you have any?
I felt like they had
comments
something to prove there.
Oh yeah. Well, I think they also wanted some money, some pocket change.
Yeah, and you know they love putting that up on their website that they won the ASDF 4vs4 Cup. You know.
Oh yeah.
Rather than just some random league match. I don't know. Great job by Hubris. ML played well too, but at points Hubris just had better composure and teamwork.
Yeah, we're gonna get Hubris in for the post game. What's up, Max? Congratulations.
Going. Thank you. I TK'd and Gib Chump.
Very nice, very nice. Okay.
Not your first give of the week on a teammate.
Nope.
In crucial moments.
We're gonna make it a regular event.
So we got Prophet in here as well. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. How are you?
Ooh, man, your volume is really low, buddy. Can you speak a little louder?
Turn me up and I'll turn you on, dude.
Well, I won't be able to really turn you up in terms of the shoutcast itself, so that's okay. I can do a little stuff in post processing when I do the VOD. But congratulations. Now, how did you guys sort out prize money? That's my question, Max. Like, is it going to be the guys that played? Is it going to the whole team, or what?
To be perfectly honest, we haven't discussed it. I was thinking that we would put it in our little pool for server, website, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
No. I think we finally agreed on it's gonna go towards a creative vibing, so we can scrim Euros all day and North American teams all night without red eye.
Okay.
Well, there's that.
Advising. $100
Yeah,
for the
that works. That works too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys, you could also stimulate the economy.
Heber's bailout package. 50 candy bars.
All right. Sweet. All right. We also got Baron in here. How you doing, Baron?
Yo.
Let's see. Well, shoot, we saw some very different strategies. Obviously, due to the 4v4 and infantry style of this gameplay. How long did your respective teams practice for this? Was this like really kind of on the front burner or the back burner in terms of your scrimming?
We were on the pro pub there for about an hour. We called that practice.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Hebers has a front burner.
We didn't really practice at all, to be honest. We just took what we knew from our 4v4 tourney against the Euros and did what we could, but Dom couldn't make it, and I feel like that kind of made a difference. Tensei hadn't played with us since before the season even started, so...
Yeah.
And I was there, so it added to the fail.
Oh.
I think Dom's easier to hit than Tensei. I mean, that guy's, I don't know, it's like Matrix or
Tensei
something.
has an interesting strategy, but he hasn't been playing with the team much, so it's understandable.
Yeah.
Do you think the game would have been different, Baron, with Dom? Think he could have pulled out the win?
I don't know, it was pretty close. Might have made a little bit of difference at least. There's really no way of knowing.
True.
He could have failed in new and exciting ways.
It does usually take him a little while to get past his let me TK half the team thing. Every now and then he really does throw a nice zinger in the mix, which is always entertaining to watch, but...
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so you're looking on to bigger and better things. Focusing back on the match, it seemed to me like when you guys were on salvage, when mainline was on salvage, did you guys pretty much just count on? Because I think you were all medics until the plant actually happened. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and I'm guessing that was intentional. Like you didn't worry about having an engineer until you basically were gonna try to recapture area dominance and then disarm. Was that the plan there?
Well, our thoughts were you can't hold it forever, and so you just try and hold it as long as you can. And
Okay.
if they get a plant, then either whoever's dead, go NG, and we try and get it. If not, we were out full, I think. So no, we didn't go for it. But that was the idea behind it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So Max, now that this 4v4 is out of the way, is this going to maybe give a little bit more incentive for Hebrews to scrim a little bit more, so that as we move towards the STA playoffs, we might see a little more ass kickage from you guys, or are you just going to kind of stay relaxed and not worry about it?
Greased is hopeful.
I am. I really am.
Hey, if it's up to me, we'd be scrimming every night just because I like scrimming. It's something fun to do rather than playing on the pro pub. But if I'm being honest, no, these guys really aren't interested in that. I'd be shocked if we play any more matches before the playoffs, to be honest.
I'm a bad influence.
Hard to call.
Okay. All right.
We added
actually,
all new EPing to the roster. Big profit.
Yeah, I saw Vitamin on in the scrim that we had against you guys right beforehand. Is there any particular reason why you chose to play Prophet over Vitamin? Just I'm used to seeing Ray in your starting lineup.
He has a sexier accent, I think.
Much sexier.
All right.
Just mixing it up.
Yeah, he's been out of town for a bit, and I've been pubbing like an animal.
Gotcha.
Prophet has no job for 3 weeks, so
Yeah.
he spends his life on the computer.
Well, that makes him a pretty useful asset there, right?
I just want to give a sample of Huber's stepped.
He just wants to be able to say, I was on that team. That one team.
Yeah. Roster riding since 04.
We call him
Yeah.
Pro Bench.
Alrighty. Well, I think let's see. We need to keep our eyes peeled for the upcoming SCA matches. Reminder that rosters are going to be locked, I want to say between week 6 and 8, I think, which are coming up. Other than that, I don't really have too much else as far as the postgame goes. Congratulations, Hubris. GG's to Mainline. You guys put on a great show. They were 2 very close matches. And we'll definitely... I'm hoping to see another, toe-to-toe 6v6 matchup later in the season. Hubris, make sure you scrim a lot, and it's just make an old GreasedScotsman happy.
Hate to disappoint, but that's probably not going to happen.
Alrighty. Alright, well then, on that note, get the hell out of here. No, seriously, GG's, and take care, guys, and have a good night.
Good game. Shout out to Mike B.
Good games.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. This is Fishstix signing off.
Real quick, just want to thank all the teams that signed up and actually stayed in the cup to compete, and good games, and congrats to Hubris, rather.
Oh yeah, thanks for hosting Tony, by the way, and to BMXer as well. Everyone else that helped.
Thanks you guys.
Really quick, let me pull things back a little bit. Do we have plans for another one, Aristotle?
It's in the works. If there's going to be, I'm thinking about starting it right after the next season of STA ends, and hoping that someone will pick up with a new league, and we can get maybe one more season out of it. But it won't be called the same thing.
Gotcha. So it'll actually have a title and a website and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, cool beans. Thanks again, guys, for coming in for the post game, and have yourselves a good evening. And we just witnessed ASDF finals, Hubris versus Mainline. Hubris victorious with a 4-0 and $100 in their pocket. Have a good night.
Mike B.
Night.